Hey, what's going on YouTube, Facebook? Coach Rod here, back with another video. I want to talk about um, should couples go 50-50 while going on trips and vacations, you know. Because a lot of times now, we got couples like to travel and like to go on vacations and trips together. And I want to talk about, who should pay, who pays, you know. Should they go 50-50? Should the man pay or should the woman pay? You know, let's get into it. Now, yesterday I saw a comment from a grown boy, and the comment was like, a woman need to be independent and pay for what she want, what she need, and don't rely on the man. And a lot of y'all responded to his comment. A lot of y'all, disagree with his comment. So, I commented like, I replied to the comment and I say, I bet you're a virgin. And I think he is. He gotta be a virgin. Cause ain't no woman in her right mind is gonna let him get it. So, and I want to tell this to y'all young boys. And like I tell y'all ladies, men watching, young men watch, young boys watch. And like I said, the only time a lot of them comment is when I talk about finances. When I'm talking about paying for dates and, being generous towards a woman, that's when they come out the woodworks. Other than that, I do a lot of other videos, they don't say nothing. But when I do a video about what a man supposed to do, treat a woman on, take her out and all that kind of stuff, be generous towards her, they come out the woodworks. And to y'all young men that watch me, don't be like that young man in the comment. Cause he ain't gonna never experience a woman. When I say experience a woman, I'm talking about like the bedroom. He not gonna never have children. He gonna be single and he gonna die alone. Cause no woman is not going to date a man who think like that. Y'all young boys who do watch my videos and you single and you desire a woman, you heterosexual and you desire a woman, listen to what I'm telling y'all. You're gonna have to learn how to pay. Point blank period. And I talked about it yesterday. If you meet a real woman, it's not about the amount of money you spend on her. It's about the thought. And I had a lot of comments on that video I did yesterday, and they were just saying, Coach Roy, you're right. It's the thought that counts. It's the little things that get us women, that make us women, want to appreciate a man or like a man, whatever. Attract a man, that attract us to men. My bad, That's what they were saying, and that was my main point of that video. A man doesn't know how to spend, a whole lot of money, but if y'all going on an ice cream date, you can't afford to buy her no ice cream. You see what I'm saying? Young men, you never, if you want to get married, you want to have a wife, if you want to have children, you want to be a father, you gotta listen to what I'm telling y'all. You're not gonna never experience a woman thinking like that. And it's it feels very good to experience a woman. That banana pudding is, yeah. And young men like him, my opinion, he might well just like men. He might find him a man. They're gonna pay everything and take care of him. And he probably already go away. I don't know, but my advice to that young man who came in the comment and say that women should always pay and be independent, don't rely on the man. Son, you're gonna be a virgin for the rest of your life. And what you don't realize, even if you decide to be single, but if you're a heterosexual man, you're gonna have the desire to be with a woman. And get what? The desire for you to be with a woman is gonna be in you, and then now you're gonna end up paying going to the strip clubs. You still paying. You still paying. It costs money to go to the strip clubs, you know what I mean? Or you might go to the escort to experience a woman. Guess what? You still gotta pay. You can't get around it. You can't get around it. You have to pay. It's just what it is. But not putting in free. It's gonna cost you. Just being real. I ain't promoting that, but I'm just saying, you know, every heterosexual man want to experience a woman. And in order to experience a woman, you're gonna have to pay. If you want to get married and be a husband and have a family, you're gonna have to have some money, dog. I'm trying to tell you. You can't get around that. Can't get around that. But who pays? Who pays when, you know, couples travel and go on trips? Should they go 50-50? If y'all know me, if you've been watching me for a while, y'all understand that, you know, I'm against 50-50. You know, I'm against the 50-50 man. And I've always gave women the advice to never date a 50-50 man. Never date a man that believes in 50-50. Because 50-50 is a mentality. And just what I want people to understand. When a man has a 50-50 mindset or mentality, that's a man that don't know how to lead. That's a man who's not masculine. He's feminine. And that's a man who, you know, you're going to have to, as a woman, have to pretty much do things on your own. Like if you need your car fixed, or, you know, if you need like a flat tire and you're on the side of the road, that type of man, 50-50 man, not going to come. You know, he's not going to come and see about you on the side of that road. You know, he ready to call AAA. And y'all together, that's your man. Y'all in a relationship, right? A 50-50 man will leave you on the side of that road before he come and see about you. But a real man, you know, a provider type man, he will come and see about you. You know, if something happened to your car, he gonna offer. He gonna put gas in your car for you. 50-50 men, they won't put gas in your car for you. You know, they just leave it. They just look at your, you know, car, and, you know, get in your car, and that's it. You know, and they'll see your car on E, and you have to go to the gas station and get out and go pay. They might not even pump the gas. They might let you pump the gas. You know, so this is why I don't believe in the 50-50 man. And I'm going to do a video about that. You know, I've been wanting to come on. I want to do a live about that. I thought about it last night, but I'd be so tired after I come from the gym, man. I'd be like, man, I work out hard in that gym, though. I really do. I don't be in the gym playing around. I hurt myself, you know. I hurt myself on that treadmill, you know, because I'm trying to get results. But I'm going to come on probably sometime this week, do a live and talk more about the 50-50 men and, you know, why I'm against that, you know. But I want y'all to understand, like, you know, a real man, a real masculine man, you know, if y'all was going on trips together, vacation together. Because I know now we live in a time now that a lot of women like to go on trips with their men. A lot of women like to go on vacations with their men, you know. And I have gotten complaints that, you know, a lot of men can't afford it. You know, in coaching sessions, a lot of women say, you know, I have to end up paying most of it, or all of it, because, you know, he don't have, you know, he can afford it. You know, he can't afford to pay his bills and then, you know, go on trips, you know, stuff like that. And if you're a man watching my video, if you are like that, if you just paying your bills and you might can't afford to go on a trip. And then guess what? Every woman not for you. Maybe find a woman who just bored, who the homebody, who don't travel, who don't, you know what I'm saying, just pump me period. Every woman not for you. But I'm trying to get men to understand, and y'all young boys understand, is, as a man, you have to have some type of financial stability before you get into a relationship. It's just the way it is. Because you don't want to get in a relationship and you're struggling. You don't want to do that. And again, you're never going to attract a real woman, a good woman, when you don't have your money right. Sometimes you can be very attractive and fine, and some women in the beginning, some women will be intrigued with that, and they'll tell you, "Oh, don't worry about it. I don't care about money." Then they'll get with you, but then again, after a while, a woman will get tired of paying everything. This is what men don't understand. Sometimes a woman will do that in the beginning because maybe they lonely, maybe because the man look very attractive. Let the girl come in the other day about sexual attraction. So a lot of times, immature woman, if you very attractive to her and she see the sexual chemistry and the sexual attraction, she will start off, paying for things in a relationship. I mean, she'll tell you, don't worry about it. I'm not like that. I'm not about your money. But eventually, she's gonna get tired of paying for everything. She'll get tired of paying for all the trips. And like I said, when I was coming up, my area, if a man wanted to get banana pudding, if we was like dating, we was like 18, 19, 20, and we still stayed at home with our parents, but we was dating somebody and we wanted to get banana pudding, we had to go pay for the Motel 6. Back in my day, I was born in '76, so I was raised in the '80s, Back then, Motel 6 was the hotel we used to, get banana pudding. But we had to pay for the motel, to get banana pudding. Nowadays, some women will pay for the hotel and still give you banana pudding, But guess what? As a woman, how women are made and wired, that's going to get old after a while. And I guarantee you that woman is going to emasculate you. The woman is going to emasculate you because women will lose respect for a man who she has to always pay for everything. I'm trying to teach y'all young boys the truth. Don't let these young boys come in the comment let that little boy came in the comment yesterday. Don't listen to that right there. I'm not telling y'all, what I read in the book. I'm not telling y'all what I saw on Instagram. I'm not telling y'all what I saw on TikTok. I'm telling y'all what I know, what I experienced. I was with a woman who made way more money than me. I was at one point, I was a FedEx driver, only making $700 a week. This girl here was a nurse. She wasn't a regular nurse. She was like a head nurse or something. And she made over 6 figures. So I probably making about 35,000, maybe 40,000. She making over 6 figures. And at that time, well, I'm still handsome, but I was fine back then. I was way more handsome than I was now. And I told her, like, listen, hey, my finances is not right yet. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, I'm not like that. I'm going to help you get on your feet. I'm going to be here for you. So, I allowed her to talk me into it. And we started into a relationship, In the beginning, it was good. When we wanted, to get intimate with one another, she would pay for the hotel room. No problem. And we stayed in, nice hotels, because I didn't have the money, I was $700 a week. Then Then out of that 700, child support took they 160 out of that. So this is like what 540 left. I had to pay my rent, truck payment, food, gas. So I didn't have the money for an expensive hotel. So in the beginning, I'm trying to teach y'all something what I've been through, so y'all will understand this right here. In the beginning, she can pay for the hotel room. Well, no problem. When we go out to eat, she like to eat at. A lot of times when a woman making good money like that, they like to eat at high end places. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's how she live her life, cause she made it like that. She, what I'm saying. If you got like that, you wanna eat at good places. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So she would eat at high end places. I couldn't afford to pay no $200 or $300 for no date. You know what I'm saying? So she had to pay. And in the beginning it was good. We would meet up in the because we first got together with her. We wanted to go somewhere, travel a little bit. Cool. She'll pay for everything. Pay for the hotel room. We in the hotel room. Making love, making noise. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, get it. It's all yours. And that's what I heard. Get it. Get it. It's yours. Yeah, get it. It's yours. Ooh, I love you. All that right there in the beginning. But after a while, it started to get older. Her. She started to look at me different. She started, and one time she told me, like, what the hell I need you for? I might well go back to my ex. I might well F my ex. She was getting to emasculate me, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But again, now, back then I was fine, handsome, still fine, still handsome, but I was like younger, I was like maybe 39, 38, young, in my prime, attractive and all that. That's what she was looking at, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, they started to get old, and all of a sudden now I started getting complaints about, you ain't never got no money. Well, you knew this before we got together. But see, a woman ain't gonna want to hear that. See what I'm saying? So when I needed my truck, I had an SUV, and one time my SUV broke down. She paid for it to get it fixed, about $1,500, something like that. She paid for it to get fixed, But after a while, she started to lose respect for me, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all young boys, y'all men. If you want everyone to respect you, you have to learn how to be a provider. And again, I'm not talking about in dating, you paying all her bills, but you're gonna have to learn how to at least be able to take care of yourself and be generous towards her if you want to respect you. Y'all talking about submit. If you want them to submit you, you're gonna have to learn how to, take care of yourself and also be generous towards her. And again, I'm not talking about the big things. I'm not talking about the bags and big expensive range. I'm just talking about putting gas in a car. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But who should pay? So I believe this here. It all depends. It all depends. Do I believe in 50-50 if they go on a vacation, go on a trip? Me personally, I'm not saying that it's wrong, but me personally, I don't agree with 50-50. I don't think a man should ever think about 50-50, and that should never come out of a man's mouth, my opinion. But I feel as though if they're going to go on a vacation or trip together, the man should at least pay most of it, the majority of it, most of it. I know, oh boy, they gonna get mad now, y'all. Hey, ladies, watch the comments. Watch the comments. They gonna get mad. It's a shame, man. It's a shame and just one of the reasons why, not the only reason why, there are so many single parent homes, and mainly women, single parent women, single mothers, because all men want to do is get into bed with a woman, but men don't want the responsibility that come, with that, the providing, the provision. It's sad. It's sad, and I gotta sit here and do a video on this here. The conversation should not even be a conversation. But the society that we live in, men are not men no more. Not all men. You got some good men out there. Now you still got a lot of men out there that love to provide. Don't get me wrong. But you have a lot that don't. You got a lot that don't. And it's sad when we gotta have this conversation. But I believe that, when a woman and a man are together and they want to go on a vacation and go on a trip together, me myself, I would pay the majority of it. I would pay the most. I'm not gonna let the woman outpay me, even though she can't pay for some things and she can help. But me, I'm not gonna let a woman outgive me. And one thing about a real man, when a real man cares about a woman, when a real man love a woman, he gonna love to spend money on you. He gonna love to be able to treat you and take care of you. Trust me. A real man, a grown man. And when I was with that young lady, that made way more money than me, I felt bad because I wanted to be the one that paid for the hotels. I didn't feel good about that. And then in time when we first got together, I was like, I would be looking sad, and she, what's wrong? Why you sad? You all right? And I used to tell her, like, listen, I just don't feel right about our relationship. Like, you paying for everything. Like, I want to be able to pay. Oh, don't worry about that. It's not about that. It's about you a good man all the here. Again, that's in the beginning. So at least I had wanted to lead and pay, but I just couldn't afford going on trips like that right there. I was better than making it. So as a man, I shouldn't even be in a relationship. I should have put my foot down. And what I did was I allowed her to talk me into it. It's not her fault. It's my fault because, I should have put my foot down and said, now listen, I can't do it. I can't be with you like this right here. I need to get myself together. I need to stay single and get myself together because, I'm just not ready to be in a relationship. That's what I should have said and just backed off. But no, I allowed her to talk me into it. Being in a relationship with her, and then when we travel, she had to pay for everything. You see what I'm saying? So, and again, a lot of times when a woman making money like that, they're not gonna stay in no cheap hotel. They're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna spend some money. See what I'm saying? So we would get away for like about 2 nights, the weekend. Cause I was off on Saturdays and Sundays, so we'd go somewhere like Friday and Saturday, come back Sunday for work. But like I said, in the beginning it was good, but when she started to lose respect for me because women are not wired that way. And some men, like I said before, some of y'all young boys who watch my video, y'all young men, y'all watch all these podcasts, stuff like that right there. These men who like men, and y'all get their advice, and then where you gonna go wrong at. And some of y'all young boys ain't gonna never experience a woman, never experience being a husband getting married, because no real woman gonna marry no man who don't know how to lead and provide financially. If you want children, you want to be a daddy one day. If you want a wife, you're gonna learn how not to be stingy and how to be generous and learn how to lead and learn how to provide. You have to learn your responsibility as a man what real manhood is. If you don't, you're gonna be just like that little boy in the comment yesterday crying, complaining about an independent woman should pay for her own thing, and you ain't gonna never experience a woman. When I say experience a woman, you're never gonna banana pudding. And one, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a real man. And I'm a man of God, but I'm a kingdom man, but I'm real. I'm just real. I'm just real. One of the best experiences in the world is to be able to experience a woman. Oh yeah. Let me leave that alone. Let me stop right there. But anyway, I feel as though the man should pay the majority of the trip, the most of it. You know, I don't think the woman should go, and the man should go 50-50. You pay half, I pay half, because I don't agree with that mindset. You know, that a man should not have a mindset of 50-50. A man should have a mindset of providing for a woman. That's my thoughts. That's my opinion on that. What y'all think about that? Who should pay? You know, how should it go? Should be 50-50? Or should a woman pay more and the man pay more? Give me your thoughts, y'all opinion in the comments. Hey, Coach Roy, God bless you. Talk soon.